A 3-minute story made by AI.
Rainbow Tasting Drink Adventure.
One day, a rich man named Emil walked into a bar. He met a bartender called Sharvin, who was mixing drinks with one hand and juggling lemons with the other. Emil was impressed by Sharvin's skills and struck up a conversation with him.
I bet you can't make a drink that tastes like a rainbow.
Emil challenged Sharvin. Without missing a beat, Sharvin reached for a bottle of unicorn tears and added a splash to Emil's drink. Emil took a sip and was transported to a magical world where the sky was painted in every color of the rainbow.
Wow, that's incredible. I've never tasted anything like it.
Emil exclaimed. Just then, a talking cat walked into the bar and hopped onto a bar stool. The cat introduced himself as the King of Nonsense Land and explained that he was on a quest to find the mythical golden goose that laid golden eggs.
I've heard that the golden goose is hidden somewhere in this bar. Meow.
The King of Nonsense Land meowed. Emil and Sharvin decided to join the cat on his quest and set off on a wild adventure through the bar. They encountered singing sloths, dancing llamas, and a whole host of strange and wonderful creatures. But their journey was not without obstacles. They had to avoid dangerous traps set by the evil Baroness von Bizarre, who was determined to keep the golden goose for herself. After many close calls and near misses, Emil, Sharvin, and the King of Nonsense Land finally stumbled upon the golden goose. But to their surprise, the goose was not what they expected. It was a giant robot goose that spoke in binary code and was powered by tacos. The robot goose explained that it had been sent to Earth by the aliens of Planet X as a gift to the people of Nonsense Land. The aliens had heard about the king's quest for the golden goose and decided to help him out. The robot goose was programmed to lay golden eggs, but it could only do so if it was fed tacos. Emil, Sharvin, and the King of Nonsense Land were overjoyed and thanked the robot goose for its gift. They quickly set to work making tacos to feed the robot goose, and soon the bar was filled with golden eggs. The Baroness von Bizarre was furious when she learned of the robot goose and the golden eggs. She stormed into the bar and demanded that Emil, Sharvin, and the King of Nonsense Land hand over the goose and the eggs. But the three friends refused to give in to the Baroness's demands. So the Baroness challenged them to a game of nonsense basketball. If Emil, Sharvin, and the King of Nonsense Land won, they could keep the robot goose and the golden eggs. But if the Baroness won, she would take the goose and the eggs for herself. The game was played on a court made of jelly beans and the ball was made of cotton candy. The Baroness was a formidable opponent, but Emil, Sharvin, and the King of Nonsense Land were determined to win. They played with all their might and, in the end, they emerged victorious. The Baroness was furious, but she grudgingly admitted defeat. She stormed out of the bar, vowing to get her revenge. Emil, Sharvin, and the King of Nonsense Land celebrated their victory with a feast of tacos and golden eggs. They laughed and danced until the sun came up and the bar closed for the night. As they said their goodbyes and parted ways, Emil, Sharvin, and the King of Nonsense Land couldn't help but feel that they had just experienced the most incredible adventure of their lives.
The end.